Happy Monday, everybody. Hopefully everybody had a fantastic weekend. We are waking up to some really patchy, dense fog, depending on where you live near the coast. You can see it here with our LAX camera that it is pretty thick. So visibility down here is down to less than a mile. So just give yourself some extra time and use those low beams. Otherwise, we're expecting the clouds to clear later on this morning, but we're waking up to those temperatures in the low 60s right now near the airport. You can see with our next weather visibility map that we are looking at visibility down to less than a mile for LAX. We're starting to see some improvement for the Oxnard area. Just about an hour ago, they had visibility also less than a mile. So now they're over a mile, 3 miles for Camarillo, under 3 miles for the Carson area in the South Bay. Even in Orange County, we're seeing visibility down to about 2.5 miles for Fullerton, 2.5 miles for Chino, but it hasn't made its way quite as far as some of our foothill communities, but we're at least seeing a little bit more of the mixed with the sun and clear skies and also a few patchy clouds for some of our inland valleys. But as we head into the rest of the morning with our next weather forecast, what we're watching for is we're looking at this fall warm up away from the coast. So the clouds should start to clear a little faster today. We'll see much more sunshine by the second half of the day, but the hottest days this week will be today and tomorrow. And then as we head toward the rest of the week, a lot of our inland communities will begin that slow cool down. So this is something that we're going to continue to track. You could see so far this month, the first half of the month for downtown LA, we saw some really hot conditions, and then now we're looking at those really cool conditions. We've been trending below average for more than a week and a half now, but with this warm up, things are going to start to change. So our next weather hour by hour forecast for downtown LA, the fog is going to stick around this morning, and then we'll start to see it gradually clear later on. You can see by 11 a.m. a lot of that sunshine, so no more clouds. No clouds though for the Inland Empire. So our next weather hour by hour forecast shows that by the time we head into the afternoon, we're looking at those mid 90s starting to top out. So pretty quiet as you head away from the coast for the next couple of days. But by the time we head into the weekend, we have a big trough coming in from the north. That's going to help cool things down. So by Sunday, we're gearing up for some slightly below average conditions, especially for this time of year. You can see that big trough as it starts to sag a little bit closer to us here in Southern California by the end of the weekend. Just know that temperatures will roughly stay in the 80s from now through the end of the week for LA and Orange County. By the weekend, this is where those 70s start to reappear. Upper 90s today and tomorrow for the valleys, and then we'll start to see some 80s as that cool down officially arrives for the weekend. All right, back to you guys.